Hey Aries, how are you today? My name is Sherilyn, and I'm here to do your weekly tarot reading. This one right here is going to be for Monday, August 11th through Thursday, August 14th. I will be back on Wednesday to do bonus readings and get you through your weekend, okay? That's pretty much it. My Aries this is for my Aries. We're just going to pull cards and see what Spirit wants to talk about. We let them run this show, huh? Let's see what they say. All right, one more and we're on our way to the races. Here we go. Okay, for my Aries. We've got Aries. Let's see what they give you. Okay, where are you starting? The Hierophant, okay. Followed by the Hangman. And then I've got the Two of Wands. That is your recent past or your backstory. Currently, I have you with the Two of Pentacles, the Five of Wands, and the Two of Swords. In the near future, we are looking at the Four of Wands, the Six of Pentacles, and the Tower. Bottom of the deck for this reading is the Ten of Wands. Okay, Aries. So the undercurrent to your entire reading is something about a very heavy burden. A burden that no doubt is time for you to put down. Okay, you've carried this burden for what feels like a fairly long time. And it's definitely time for you to put it down. It's slowing down your progress and your ability to move forward in life, okay? The card at the center of your read, though, is the Five of Wands. Five of Wands is about conflict, but in the way I see it, it's about a conflict that's basically inside of you. This is two opposing sides of some sort of an issue that you have inside of you that you're not managing to find a way to reconcile, right? I mean, you can't seem to come to a compromise, so it's constantly tearing you apart, okay? That's what you have at the center. No doubt that has something to do with the Ten of Wands we have over here, the heavy burden. So we'll see how they play in as we go. Let's start from the beginning, which is the past. In the past, you have the Hierophant, the Hangman, and then the Two of Wands in the challenge position. So what we're saying here is that you have a higher level of commitment that for some reason you are feeling very stuck in, okay? I don't know exactly what has happened to make things go that way, meaning at one time you must have been thrilled to be in this commitment, right? Or you wouldn't be there. But at this point, something has changed or something has been altered because now you just feel stuck. When you feel stuck, and you don't look happily stuck either. So when you feel stuck, it's, you want out. The challenge here is the Two of Wands. The challenge here is you having the chutzpah, I guess you could say, to choose yourself and let yourself out of it is what it looks like. Okay, which I don't think you've done yet, not in the past, because that's where the heavy burden is stemming from, is from you staying in something where you're no longer happy, okay? That's how I see this. So you have a situation, you're not happy there anymore for whatever reason, but because you have this commitment, you're staying anyways, building all kinds of resentment and anger, I'm sure, all kinds of not good stuff, but anyways, and you're carrying a heavy burden. So that's your past. We couldn't change it if we wanted to, but this is what's carrying you into what we're at now. So now we're in the current. Current, you have the Two of Pentacles, the Five of Wands, and the challenge is the Two of Swords. So you had Two of Wands in the challenge, now Two of Swords. It's all about a decision. It's all about you choosing you, is basically what that's boiling down to me. Two of Pentacles to the Five of Wands. Because of this inner battle that you have going on inside of you, which probably quite often spills out, because when you're miserable, it has a tendency to project outwards, you know what I'm saying? So you may be arguing with everybody all the time, but the argument really stems from inside of you. Because of that argument inside of you, you can't find balance, period. And neither can anybody else who's directly around you, because by proxy, they're attached to you. You know what I'm saying? It's just, yeah. So not only are you miserable, but whether you realize it or not, people around you are miserable as well, okay? That's what this is saying. And this is where you're still stewing, because now you've got the Two of Swords behind the Two of Wands. Okay, so that's your current. Still carrying the heavy burden. All right, where are we going in the near future? Okay, now I have the Four of Wands, the Six of Pentacles, and in the challenge position is the Tower. I'm going to call it how I see it, okay? It feels to me, Aries, like you have found somebody new, or somebody new has come around that has piqued your interest at any rate, because I feel like it is a higher level soulmate that has come around you, and you're easy pickings in some ways because you are miserable where you're at. You were miserable where you were at before this other person came around, but having them come around has truly magnified the fact that there's a lack of reciprocity as far as emotions go. Okay, there's probably a lack of reciprocity in general, but when it comes to the emotions, yours have dried up towards this situation where you have the commitment. They just have. And so in turn, what you're doing is just kind of making everybody miserable, I guess, in hopes that they'll leave you instead. That's how it looks. But anyway, now you found something you do want to pursue in the near future. It's magnified to you the fact that there is no reciprocity when it comes to emotions. You don't have much emotion towards this situation anymore. Okay? The one from the past, or the one you're still in that you're wanting to leave. The challenge here is the tower. The challenge here is you are somewhat fearful of making this tower fall, right? You don't necessarily want the whole world to hate you because you walked away from something, or maybe you know this person didn't do anything wrong, the one that you no longer have feelings for. It just things happen. You just outgrew it or something. I don't know. But your challenge here is the tower. Okay, then I got 10 of Wands, Queen of Swords, and 9 of Cups. There is really no emotion left in this dynamic, the one that you are currently committed to. And your wish fulfillment has definitely died out there. It is definitely going in a different direction now. I mean, I know it doesn't sound like it's plausible, or it sounds like it makes you a bad person. I don't know what the problem is here, but I'm telling you, it'd be easier to rip this Band-Aid off for everybody involved, not just you, for the other people involved as well, because you're not happy at all. Okay, we have the King of Cups, the Star, and the 3 of Wands. I feel like you're trying to emotionally manipulate the situation to make the other person leave you, which is a stupid game. It really is, Aries. With the Star card, you're still holding on to hope and faith that you're going to get to climb this ladder and escape out of this that you don't want to be in anymore and go towards your future. 9 times out of 10, if not 10 times out of 10, when you're that miserable in a relationship, the other person involved is equally as miserable, whether you realize it or not. So I think it would be better to just talk about this and get it done, but whatever. Let's see, 3 more and we'll do days of the week. I have 10 of Swords, 6 of Cups, and Knight of Pentacles. You're not moving on it, though. You are miserable. In some ways, some of you are already going a whole nother direction and actually betraying the person you're with. But because of the history you have together, you're just refusing to move forward and bring this thing to an end, I guess, with the Knight of Pentacles. Okay. I would think about it. Okay, here we go. On Monday, you have the 9 of Pentacles and the 3 of Cups. This is you basically going headfirst into a third-party situation. Is what I see. Because you consider yourself to be independent. It's like you don't even consider yourself to be in this commitment anymore. Even though you're still physically there. It's like, you know, emotionally you're already out of it. So that's how come you think this is okay. Something along those lines. Tuesday, I have the Hermit and the 8 of Wands. Some kind of communication is coming in that's causing you to go into hermit mode on Tuesday. Wednesday, I have the 9 of Wands and the Page of Cups. Yeah, you think? Wednesday, you're supposed to come forward with an apology. I don't know if you will, because you wounded somebody. Thursday, I have the Queen of Cups and the 3 of Swords. This is you breaking a Queen of Cups heart, I feel like. Male or female, doesn't matter. It's an energy, but it is somebody that allows you to cross their boundaries, and in doing so, you've managed to lose respect for the person involved, which is the person that you have the higher level of commitment with, is what I see. Really, I'm serious. I would stop and think about it. I don't know. And just rip the Band-Aid off of this, and so that you can move forward with less bad karma. That's my advice. But at any rate. Okay, Aries. Well, it does look like you have happiness around the corner here, because I do believe that you are headed towards something that you can be happy in. You just need to exit what you're not happy with first, would be the advice. Okay, so no matter what the cards say, go out there and make it the best day you possibly can, best week. And I will see you back here on Wednesday, or I'm here every day with the daily energy check-ins. And if you're looking for a private reading, send me a message and I'll get you the details. I'll never reach out to you first. If somebody does, that's not me. It's a scam. So treat it accordingly and have a great day. All right, there we go. Thank you.